Hello! Today in the lesson we will study an example where we will make a proportion of numbers. We are given the following numbers: 3, 45, 15, and 9. From these four numbers we will make a proportion. First, let's remember what is called a proportion. Equal ratios are called proportions. So what we need to do is we need to choose pairs of numbers so that their ratios are equal. In order to accomplish this task, we need to look at the ratio of two numbers in one case and the ratio of two numbers in another case, and so that these ratios are equal. Let's take a look at these numbers. If I take the numbers 45 and 9 and look at this ratio, 45 divided by 9, then that ratio is 5. I'm left with two numbers, 3 and 15. Let's look at that ratio as well. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Notice, in the first case the ratio is 5, and in the second case the ratio is also 5. So if the ratios are equal, then 45 divided by 9 equals 15 divided by 3. And this ratio, this equality, is called a proportion. Now, I'd like to draw your attention to the fact that we can look at other pairs of numbers. Let's write down 3, 45, 15 and 9. If I take the numbers 3 and 9, 9 divided by 3, that equals 3. That leaves the numbers 45 and 15. 45 divided by 15 also equals 3. Then 9 divided by 3 equals 45 divided by 15. And we have another proportion. Notice that we got the first proportion. 45 divided by 9 equals 15 divided by 3. And another proportion, 9 divided by 3 equals 45 divided by 15. If I were to consider the ratio from left to right in the original proportion, (45) divided by 15 equals 9 divided by 3, I would get that proportion. Let's look at another example. Is it possible to make proportions differently? Of course you can. If I consider the following ratio, 9 to 45 and 3 to 15. 9 divided by 45 equals 3 divided by 15. Then I've got a proportion too. Let's use the properties. Our property is 9 divided by 45, and let's see if it will be the proportion 3 divided by 15. Let's remember that the product of means equals the product of extremes. Then 9 times 15 must equal 45 times 3. 9 times 15 is 135. And 45 times 3 is also 135. We can make another proportion. If I go this way, then I get 15 divided by 45 equals 3 divided by 9. That would also be a proportion. Let's label these variations of our proportion that we made from the four numbers. You may have thought that by rearranging the numbers in any order, you'll always get a proportion. But let's take a look at the wrong way to make a proportion. If I If I look at the ratio of the number 9 to 15 and the ratio of 45 to 3, then this equation will not be a proportion. Why not? Let's use our property. 9 times 3 is 27. And 45 times 15 is not equal to 27. Therefore, this equality is not a proportion. Be careful when making proportions. We have made one proportion. You can change the numbers from top to bottom or from bottom to top in a clear order, or from left to right and from right to the left. In the next lesson, we will look at more examples of proportions, and that's all for today. Goodbye, see you again.